Good morning all of you. Today my students are going to explain you different forms of organization.
Hello everyone, this is Moini. Here I am going to explain about sole proprietorship. Sole means one, proprietor means owner. The business owned and managed by a single individual is known as sole proprietor. Now its features: it has single ownership, one-man control, easy to form and close, unlimited liability, lack of business continuity. Its merits are quick in decision, involves secrecy, direct incentives. Its demerits are unlimited liability, limited resource, limited managerial skills, lack of business continuity. Thank you. It's all about sole proprietorship.
Good morning all of you. I am Smith Yadav. Today we are going to discuss about joint Hindu family business. Joint Hindu family is a business carried by Hindu undivided family, which is governed by Hindu Succession Act 1956. There are two conditions to start joint Hindu family business: that to have minimum 2 male members and existence of some ancestral property. As per new amendment 2004, now we can also have a female member as karta as well as co-partners. Now the member will explain their part and it's turn to karta.
I am Dehavir Yadav as a Karta. Karta is the head and he manages whole business activity with unlimited liability. Also, he is the senior most member of the family. Now it's turn to co-partners to explain.
I am Anshul Yadav and he is Aryan Yadav. We are the co-partners of Joint Hindu Family Business. Co-partners are essential members of Joint Hindu Family Business who have legal right to ancestral property by birth. The main senior most co-partners often serve as the Karta. After dismiss the main Karta, take all responsibility of Hindu undivided family.
Thank you. That's all about joint Hindu family business. Now it's turn for next form of organization.
Good morning all of you. This is Naman and my partner Netik, and we are going to explain a type of business, that is partnership.
Partnership. Partnership is a type of business in which two or more people carry on business. They are bounded by an agreement called partnership deed. The various features of partnership firms are: first, formation;
It is governed by Indian Partnership Act 1932.
second, liability;
The liability of all the partners in partnership firm is unlimited.
third is number of partners;
The number of partners in a partnership firm is minimum 2 and maximum 50 by Companies Act 2014.
At last, we are going to tell the name of partners in partnership firms.
First, active partner.
Second, sleeping partners;
Third, secret partner.
fourth, nominal partners.
Thank you. That's all about partnership firm. It's time to next of forms of organization.
Hi everyone, this is Anya Jain and these are my partners, and we are going to tell you about the cooperative organization. A cooperative form of business enterprises is a different form of business enterprises. In this form, the main motive is not to earning profit, but the main motive of this organization is mutual help. A cooperative society is a voluntary association of persons. Any person can join this if he or she has common interest. And it is compulsory for cooperative organization to get itself registered under Cooperative Societies Act to get a separate legal entity. Now it's turn for my partners to tell the aspects of this organization.
Hello everyone, I am Anshika and I am going to tell some positive aspects of cooperative organization. The cooperative organization has a stable and continuous life and exist for a long period of time. This organization gets various benefits from the government.
Hello everyone, I am Radha. I am going to tell some negative aspects. In cooperative organizations, there are open decisions in meeting, so it is difficult to maintain secrecy. As this organization gets various benefits from the government, so there is excessive government regulations and control by the government.
Thank you. It's all about cooperative organization.
Hello everyone, I am Shubh and he is my friend Ans. Have you ever wondered how big companies like Google or Coca-Cola are formed and run? Don't worry, that's why we are here to explain the concept of joint stock company. Joint stock company is a group of people who come together to conduct business activities and have a legal status apart from its members. Joint stock company is the largest form of doing a business. The shareholders of joint stock company are the real owners of the company. Now my friend Ans will explain you the features of joint stock company.
Thanks, Shubh. Hello everyone, I am Ans and I will explain you the main feature of joint stock company. First feature is artificial person. It means company own property, borrows money, enter into contract, can take legal action. And second feature is formation. The formation of company involves preparation of several documents. And third feature is separate legal existence. It means asset and liability company are separate from those its owner.
Thank you, that's all about joint stock company.
Thanks. That's all about forms of organization.